Hi, Steve Ward here with Mercedes-Benz of Lindon. I'm here with Scott Asbell. He is our iPhone expert. Scott, say hi.
How are you doing today?
Good. Can you tell them what we're going to be doing today?
Today we're going to take your iPhone 5, 6, 4, whatever it is, and we're going to connect it with Bluetooth into your new Mercedes-Benz.
Awesome. Let's get started, Scott. We've chosen this brand new 2015 GLA to hook up. Of course, with all of these systems, it's very similar, with the exclusion of the S and the new C-Class. The 2015 C-Class has a little bit different layout, and we'll go ahead and do that one here in just a second. Okay, Scott, what do we need to do first?
The first thing you want to do is get into your car, grab your master controller down here by your hand. Move all the way up until you hit Phone on your master screen and enter. Once you've entered, you will see it says ready for Bluetooth connection and no phone is currently connected. Normally, your name will be highlighted with a red bar. The red bar is what you want to follow. Take your controller, bump it down, move it over one to connect device. Enter into connect device. You'll notice nothing is in here currently. There should be a list of names of telephones, but this car is brand new, so nobody's yet connected. Take your controller down to connect via phone. Enter. It now wants to start searching. Go into your phone, find your settings button, push that. You'll now go down to where your Bluetooth button is, press that. In here you'll have a list of devices which you've connected in the past. You'll notice it's now looking for other devices, MB, Bluetooth. So right now my phone is doing a search with the Mercedes-Benz automobile. This will take sometimes a couple of minutes as they start to learn to talk to each other. And now I'm going to push Bluetooth for MB right there. You'll notice you'll have a spinning wheel on the side which says it's actively searching. They have now talked to each other. Do you want to connect Scott's iPhone 6 to be authorized? I will push yes here by pushing down on the command module, and then I will push pair on my phone. Now we'll ask if the keys match. They do. Now the Mercedes is or has successfully authorized the passkey. Now the phones are talking to each other. I can now receive phone calls. I can also receive texts and other various contacts through the Bluetooth service. There's one more thing you'll probably want to do. If you are younger than I am, what's most important to you is to stream your music into your system. This is a separate operation. Take your commander, go up to phone, over one to audio, and enter. Now do it a second time. This will give you options. So I will go down to past media interface to Bluetooth audio and enter again. Now we'll say nothing's connected. Now most people will think, oh, but I connected my Bluetooth. It's two separate operations for your telephone and your music. You will notice once again BT audio, meaning Bluetooth audio, is highlighted in red. Enter there. Looking for Bluetooth audio device list. Nothing's listed yet. Enter there. Now you'll notice my phone is listed here. Go down and enter again into your particular phone. And now it's going to search for the phone. Now, voila. We have success. We are connected with our phone. We're connected with our music.
And I notice up here it does say connected. Can we go back to phone for just a second, Scott? There's one other thing that we can do over here that we need to do over here in order to connect the text messaging. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And so that has to do with pushing that blue I button, correct? So if I push this blue I button.
So we push the blue I button.
Right, and then there's the show notifications need to be on, correct, in order to receive text messages?
That's correct.
Awesome, thank you. The other thing is can you go back to phone and show them how to bring up contacts?
So I've moved my controller from audio to phone. I enter. I now go to...
So this is highlighted. I mean, I could get my names right from name, right? If I push that right now.
That is correct.
And then it brings up that. That's one way I can do it, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. And typically that's how I do it in my car. And then there's another way, right, which is through the phone. If we go back one.
If we go back one.
And he's hitting if you notice the back button right here in front in order to move backwards. Now if I go back up to phone and I hit the address book, then it's bringing up this way. To me, this is kind of a little bit harder to find things unless I go back down to search. Then it brings it up. So this is kind of alphabetical.
Right.
I can bring it over in the car as well and show it alphabetical. But if I go down to search and then I hit it, then it brings me up the other deal. So to me, it's easier to hit that little name button and bring it up because I like to look alphabetically.
Perfect. That's right.
Yeah. Now over here, I can do it over here as well, right? So if I
take my side button and I go sideways over to trip, navigation, audio, then I'll have telephone, and it says my phone is ready because we already connected with Bluetooth, and I enter an OK, and now my phone book shows up. Using my up and down arrows, I can now scroll through my different contact lists.
And then dial, how do we dial?
And dial a number simply by pushing OK.
Okay.
And we're now dialing a number.
And now we're going to hang up on him.
Now we're going to hang up on him.
Hey, thank you so much, Scott. You know, I think sometimes this electronics can be frustrating for so many people. But as you showed us today, it can be very, very simple. How can we reach you here at the dealership if we have any direct questions regarding the Apple products here in our automobiles?
If you need to reach us at the dealership, our telephone number is 801-222-4400, or you can reach me personally, if you so desire, at 801-222-4427.
Awesome. That's Scott Asbal. He is our resident guru here on all of the, and I said Asbal, right? It's Asbal.
It's Asbal, that's okay.
He's not an oddball. He's actually Scott Asbal. He's the professional here when it comes to our audio and our iPhone technology. Please give him a call. He'd be happy to answer your questions. Thanks again so much for your time today, Scott.
You're very welcome.